Hi everyone, it's Amy here from VSG to Be The Real Me with a very late update from VSG surgery which I had on the 16th of June 2014 with Dr Ben Teague in Adelaide, South Australia at the Ashford private hospital. So I haven't made a video for a very long time, which was back in week 39 and I'm now week 51. So it's been 12 weeks of busy. So numbers from my last video, I was 81.4 kilos or 179.4 pounds, and this week, which is week 51, I'm 76.4 kilos or 168.4 pounds. That takes me from a high weight of 124 kilos or 273 pounds, and my surgery rate was 116.4 or 256. So since then, since my high weight, I'm down 47.6 kilos or 104.9 pounds, or 39.7 kilos or 87.5 pounds. So numbers are out the way. Oh god. They have not moved much at all. I'm only down 4 kilos in 3 months, which is quite ridiculous. My weight's slowly going down, but it still bounces up and down through the week and is just driving me crazy, but that's okay. I haven't been doing the best food-wise. Well, not so much food-wise. I discovered Red Rock Deli honey soy chicken chips or whatever the hell they are. I'm slowly getting over them, which is good. Because they're fucking doing my head in. I'll get like obsessed with them. It's really strange. I don't know why. Can't figure it out, but I'm avoiding them as much as I can, and they're starting to make me feel really shit when I eat them, which is good, because I've needed that day to come for a long time. Water, I've been trying to get water in. I drink more coffee than anything, which is not milk based, it's water based, so I'm kind of missing out on the protein and everything, but I'm trying to drink more water. Speaking of which, these Michelle Bridges drink bottles, I don't know if you can see, like the morning, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you refill it, and you should be drinking one of these a day, which is 1,000 mils, well, a litre, or 34 ounces. You get them from Big W, which is this Michelle Bridges workout line, or whatever the hell it is. And I think Lisa bought these for me and brought them with her. But these are quite handy. It's just a matter of remembering to drink them over coffee, which I'm going to go make in a minute, but that's okay. I just wish I had a straw. But anyway, that's it's nothing. So the last 12 weeks have been insane. At the end of March, when I say we, I mean my husband, my daughter Amani, and myself, went to Adelaide, and we did like a birthday trip for her. It was her fourth birthday. So we used it as an excuse to go for a holiday, because a 4-year-old doesn't need anything extravagant, but we wanted a holiday, so it was a good excuse. We flew to Adelaide and we saw Ed Sheeran in concert, which was incredible. That guy is amazing. Like, I thought I liked him before, but fuck, he's amazing. It's just him on stage with his guitars and a loop pedal, and every noise that comes off that stage he makes. So it's impressive as hell, I'll tell you that much. So anyway, that concert was really good. And we went over to Kangaroo Island, which we had to drive, catch a ferry, and then go over to the island, which apparently I'm really good at catching vomit in my hands, thanks to my daughter. It was kind of gross, but anyway. We did 4 days on that island. We drove around, we had a look around. I had a good NSV of not feeling like the fattest person at all the landmarks, because I wasn't, which was really good. We did 4 days there, and then we went back to Adelaide, and I saw my surgeon, and, well, the doctor at my surgeon's office is the one that I see now, not the actual surgeon. And he went over my bloods, which were sent there from a couple of months ago, and I had them done, which my doctor in town said everything was fine, but he said my vitamin D levels were really low. They should be 75. I don't know what unit that's done in, but anyway. And mine was at 42. So he gave me a vitamin D injection, which it was either that, take tablets 3 times a day for however many months, or there's like a gel or something you can get from the pharmacy, but apparently our pharmacies don't do it anyway, which would have been completely useless for me. But so I just got the injection while I was there. It was $30. I got it, I left. It was great. I was feeling really lethargic every afternoon, and he said that is probably why, because my vitamin D levels were so low. And once I got that needle, I was fine, which was really strange. But anyway, so that was a really good visit, I should say. Oh my god, I'm so tired. That was a really good visit, so they were proud. My surgeon, as I was signing out of the office, he had, because he was going in with another patient, I guess, well, future patient, and because you don't normally see the surgeons after your surgery, I guess, unless you book in with them, but I don't think it's a routine thing. Normally you just see the doctor. And he actually took someone into his office and then popped out to tell me how good I was doing and how great I looked and all this sort of stuff, which was really surprising that he even recognised me, for one, because, you know, I look a hell of a lot different than I did 12 months ago. And, you know, I saw him at 2 visits before my surgery. I saw him for my surgery. I saw him, I think he checked me once after surgery in the hospital, maybe twice, maybe once. Anyway, and then that's all I've seen him. Like, but he remembered me, which, anyway, that was very strange. So I have another appointment there next week, which will be on my actual 1-year day, which is kind of odd that I'll be there at that time. But anyway, and then, so I got home on the 8th of April, and on the 15th I left again. I went to the Gold Coast to spend a couple of nights with little Aussie Mel, and then we went over to Tangalooma and had a girls' trip on the island of Moreton Island, and that was, I think it was 4 days. That was so much fun. But there were, I think there was 10 of us between the 2 villas, and, you know, we lounged around on the lawn and we went in the water, and it was just so nice. And to be with people that obviously know, I think we were all VSGers, I reckon. But just to be able to, you know, you make one little platter and it feeds all of us, and there's always leftovers, and it's really funny to to have that. But, you know, it was great to not have to worry about what anyone that you're with thought, because we're all the same, and that sort of thing. So that was really good. I had an NSV of not scuba diving, what's it called, snorkeling, which actually terrified me at one stage, because the tide was so strong going through between the wrecks and the beach. And I've never been in the ocean past my knees, like, because it terrifies the shit out of me. There's shit in there that can eat you, and I don't like it. And you can drown, so I try and avoid it as much as I can, but I did that, and, I mean, it was nice. It fucking terrified me, but, you know, whatever. I survived. Which is strange, because I live in a place that has, you know, how many of the world's most venomous snakes in it, and spiders and shit that can kill you, but they're outside. I'm not in their home. So anyway, and then we went back to Mel's for, I think, 2 nights, and then I came home. So it was great to spend time with her and the girls, and I met Stu, and that was a really, really fun trip. So that was a week that was very much deserved and needed. So I got home on the 22nd, which was the day after my sister's birthday, so I celebrated that once I got home. At the end of April, we had my brother's birthday, which he would have been 34. He passed away a couple of years ago. But we still celebrate his birthday every year. We have a dinner, like my sister's family and my family and my dad and whatever. We have a dinner, and we have vanilla slice every year, which was his favourite. So I make one of them every year, and then we have that. And for a couple of weeks after that, we had party preparation. So we had preparation for my sister's wedding, which was on the 15th of May, which was absolutely stunning. She got some amazing photos. Because we live in the middle of nowhere, it's obviously very dark. And the Milky Way shines up just incredible out here. So I'll have to share some of the photos on my Facebook page. I haven't been on there for a long time, but I am amazing photo. She looked beautiful. The day was really nice, and it was a sunset wedding, so it was really pretty. So that was on the 15th. On the 20th I had my 30th, which we didn't really do a lot for my actual birthday. I was in a funk of a mood that day too. It was really weird. And then on the 23rd we had my party, which was a Hawaiian luau, which was really cold, but anyway. We decked out the backyard carport thing. We had a bar and we had fire pits and palm tree, like cut out palm trees, and it was really cool. We put a lot of effort into it and it looked amazing. We had a full decked out bar, and we were making cocktails and getting drunk. It was fun. And Lisa, Kylie and Belle, who are, I think it's Aussie Lisa's VSG Journey, Kylie Chasing Dreams and Belle Bird, all came over for my birthday, which it was a lot of fun, and it was really nice to have them spend that time to come over and hang out. And you know, they went hot air ballooning and had a couple of NSVs of their own, so that was always really good. Mum was here for the wedding and the my birthday, and I don't know if you remember me mentioning months and months ago, the last time I saw her, which I don't remember when that was, but anyway, she doesn't live here, but she hadn't mentioned anything about my weight loss or anything like that, which I found really strange at the time, and I was just kind of like, whatever, maybe she's just in a funk. Well, she didn't do it again, and every time anything would come up about weight loss, she would change the subject or get the shits up or whatever. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like her menopause, and she's a Gemini, which is fucking fun. She drives me crazy. I don't know if all that's taking part and she's just cracked the shits because she's always had weight loss troubles, or I don't fucking know. But anyway, you know, the one person you would think would congratulate you and put in some excitement would be your mum, but whatever. I don't need her validation, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to hear. So anyway, that was something interesting that I noticed, but I don't think she's doing it out of spite. I don't know. Anyway, who cares? We had Fink this weekend, which is, we went camping for the night. It's the Fink Desert Race. You should YouTube it if you're into any form of off-road car racing or dirt bike racing or anything. It's F-I-N-K-E is Fink, and it's just Fink Desert Race. And you'll find heaps of videos on YouTube of crashes and all the good stuff. And that was our first time camping as a family, and that was a lot of fun. Kids all had a ball, and they got filthy, which, yeah, that's what it's all about. But it was fun. On Friday this week, my daughter and I are flying to Adelaide, and which will be when I have my surgeon's appointment, and my sister and her 2 kids, my cousin and her 3 kids are all going down to see Disney on Ice, which they're so excited about. Well, I don't know if they're more excited than me, but I love Disney. So that'll be hopefully fun, but 3 adults and 7 kids in the one 3-bedroom unit, because my cousin owns a unit there, which is where I stayed after surgery and stuff, and that's kind of like the holiday house, halfway house, whatever you want to call it. That's what it feels like. Yeah, so we'll be there for 6 days, and then we come home, and then after that everything stops, thank God, and then we'll actually be able to get a little bit of rest time. But in Adelaide we plan on going to Bounce, which is one of the indoor trampoline places that have, you know, all these trampolines, and then they go up the side of the walls and stuff. So that'll be fun to try. I don't know how I'll go, but I'll give it a crack. That's all I can do. Oh, rings. For those of you that obviously your rings get very big when you lose weight, I can't get mine resized here. I have to wait till I go back to the States and send them back to the designer, because there's a lot of like there's scrolling and diamonds inside the engagement band, so I can't just have it resized anywhere, because if I need it bought in a full 2 sizes, and they won't do that. So they'll bring it in 1 and then put some extra gold in the back. But my solution was to buy a 3rd ring that actually fits, which is just a Swarovski. It was like $100, but it saves me losing the other rings, which more than $100. So that's a good, tip for when you're downsizing, just to buy a cheaper ring and just stack them. So, I mean, at first glance, you don't even notice that they're any different. It's just to keep them on my bloody finger. I mean, they're still, rattle and make a shit ton of noise, but they're going to stay on. So that's the main thing. And then I'll get resized when I'm in the States next, because, to send them back and all that kind of stuff's just a pain in the ass. So I'll just wait. A couple of NSVs. What have I got? That's about it. I went on a camel ride with the kids the other day and I didn't break the camel's back. So that was fun. So just been super busy. I'm still trying to, run a household, and I've been helping out at my daughter's preschool a lot. I hang around and help out there, so that's been heaps of fun. I've been trying to do a heap of organisation in my house, so I'm getting into like cupboards and organising them and throwing shit out and getting rid of stuff. And it's a huge job, but it needs doing, and I can actually be bothered moving now, so I do it. So anyway, I don't know what else to talk about. I've got that much going through my mind, I don't even know where I'm at. But anyway, so packing for Adelaide will start. It's going to be cold, so we're going to have to take a lot of warm stuff. But it's still just one suitcase between the two of us, so that'll be good. And that's about it. That's all I can think of anyway. So I will chat to you all much sooner than 12 weeks. I bought a heap of clothes lately, so I might have to do another clothing haul, and obviously it'll be more winter orientated this time. So anyway, this has gone on long enough. 16 minutes. So I will chat to you all very soon. Have a good week, have a successful week, and I will be back with weekly videos to keep me on track, because I suck at the moment. And that's all I got. Bye guys, talk to you later.